My name is Raghav and I want to talk about Get Duked. Get Duked is a British black comedy film written and directed by Ninian Doff in his feature directorial debut. If you all know anything about Ninian, you'll recognize his name as the director of quite a few really good music videos, including a couple of the best Run the Jewel music videos, whose music features heavily in the film. Get Duked is fresh, funny, weird, and generally a good time. It has a very distinct and clear voice, simultaneously a quintessential British comedy and a contemporary take on a premise we've all seen before. The film gives us a new perspective on the rich literally hunting regular people for sport as a horror movie premise by giving us some genuinely fun and likable characters with a great array of supporting characters as well, not to mention a great villain. Think The Purge meets The Inbetweeners. This film stars a group of problem students played by Ryan Gordon, Lewis Gribbin and Viraj Juneja, who are joined by a bookish student portrayed by Samuel Bottomley. This group comes together to attempt to win the Duke of Edinburgh Award, which requires the participants to navigate the Scottish Highlands as a team relying only on a paper map. The group dynamic is fantastic. The characters play amazingly well with each other, and the character conflicts don't arise from any unpleasantness or bullying from the characters, which is often the trope. Instead, all the conflicts are a result of their relentless stupidity and a general lack of interest in the situation. And watching them grow together as friends and come together as a team is fantastic and fun to watch. Their group is either supported, thwarted, or generally watched from the sidelines by a wonderful supporting cast, whether it's the fantastic Jonathan Aris as their teacher, who gives us some great aloofness and even slapstick humor, or the larger-than-life James Cosmo, who we all know as the Night's Watch dude from Game of Thrones. In this role, he shines as this kind of deer-in-the-headlights, random-ass character who just farms in the gorgeous Scottish Highlands and cannot make heads or tails of the chaotic personas of our protagonists. The whole situation is so funny to watch, and every scene with him is comedy gold. All these characters have really funny run-ins with psychedelics, and the visuals that accompany are sufficiently trippy and surreal. Think Trainspotting meets space. I have to give a special mention to Kate Dickie, who is so amazing in this movie. She's just a fun character with a one-track mind, absolutely determined to push this movie off the rails to extreme comedic effect. I loved her in this so much. I could watch hours of her just being super serious in hilarious circumstances. The film's main antagonist is one of my favorite funny people of all time, the incomparable Eddie Izzard, who is genuinely kind of scary in this movie. His sauntering persona and total disdain for the boys is kind of disturbing, and I was all for it. I would have loved to see him antagonize these kids further and really sink his teeth into the role, but honestly, with me, any amount of Izzard in any movie makes me immensely happy, so I'm pretty pleased with getting to see him at all and just watching him do his thing. This film is a masterclass in build-up and satisfactory payoff. Stuff that's set up in the beginning pays off in a spectacular and bizarre fashion by the end of the movie. There is no plot point that goes unconcluded and no character that doesn't get an arc or a journey. And it's all just so fun. The music's pretty great too. One of the best Run the Jewels songs features heavily in the movie and elevates the film. And visually, the film is very strong as well. Some scenes remind me of Edgar Wright's visual gags from his earlier films, and it's really nice to see a director use the visual medium so well. I would highly recommend this movie. It's just a great fun time and a must-watch if you like the kind of dark, bizarre, off-the-rails humor that British comedies are known for. Think Hot Fuzz meets, other Edgar Wright films, but Scottish.